between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
To the air on 3rd and long. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Running out of the gun with Pacheco.
Get the fuck out of here.
First guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense to the line fast. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's interception. We'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind the next time the ball comes his way. You better be ready for some contact.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and short here, Sanders. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Gabe, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have his 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Second down run by Pacheco. Makes the tackle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Throwing from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had trouble, but a great defensive play. Moves incomplete. Tough to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On comes someone with plenty of experience putting into this mile-high sky from his high school days in nearby Mullen. It's J.K. Scott. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now, first carry here for Ashton Genty. And it looks like there's about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay, ready?
To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Wrap all 80.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready, come 19, 18. Ready.
To the air on first down, Sanders. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now it's second down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. He's going to try another deep one here. Wide open, downfield, got it! Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He'll call his own number. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing it on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fucking
First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So it'll be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to get
2
this
niggas
guy
running
inside
this
the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
The Steelers calling their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tigers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing it again here. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 20-zip lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. McPherson at the point after. The XP is up and good. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers nothing. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. They're on 17-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. Has some daylight through the 40. Still fighting forward. Into the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Into the air here.
Fucking hook the ball.
Incomplete. We'll bring up third
Fucking
down.
bullshit.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Back to throw. And it's incomplete.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, so a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. Bates' kick is up and good. And it gets a fraction closer as it leads down to 18.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Warriors, 70 Lions.
Sanders setting the pass. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on 3rd.
Ready? Stop below 18. Ready?
They'll throw. 3rd and long.
Oh!
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Broncos on top here at Mile High. New set of downs from 37.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. He's going to push one. Right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get the open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
18 Cardinals. Ready?
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Throw here, third down. Cut down the field. It's Pitts.
What the fuck is happening?
One down to the 27-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
62.
Now Sanders. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
18, back.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
70 Rangers. Come on. Set. 19, 18, 5 in. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket.
Oh,
Getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Broncos get it back after making their third first-half interception.
It's sure been tough for this offense to really get into rhythm, to gain that momentum and confidence, because turnovers have interrupted their progress. This is when you need your rookie to step up. Come on, man. Take charge. Put those mistakes behind you and go lead.
Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He puts a Mayer under it deep down the middle. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Here's a throw. On the move, headed right. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. All right, with 6 seconds left, he's got a timeout.
And the Steelers first down. It's a gain of
much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks at midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
On the return, here comes Davis. We dodged the tackle. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Davis on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Big gain downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he's finally down.
Gets the fucking ball!
A notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Go. Ready.
Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Broncos first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check out.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And they're going to score.
Oh, boy.
Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Fucking get it!
Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. They'll come out throwing.
Oh, stop running to my fucking guys.
Play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on third down. That's caught for the first. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
He'll put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And down he goes. The Broncos defense gets there. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. They aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at third and goal. Third and long for him here. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Broncos take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that.
All the way! Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. He goes to the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
He's going to throw again on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on to the
Fuck on!
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers continuing to fight at least. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And this is cut for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, ready?
Genty on the give. He's headed right. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another give here to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
Throwing now, another shotgun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It connects with a deep shot. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's the Steelers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Trying to throw this from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 9 yards. 3 and out.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's got it. Did he get the feet in on fourth down? Did he get it? No, they're saying he didn't get both feet in. Incomplete on fourth down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Mike Tomlin shaking his head. That challenge is unsuccessful.
Ready? Check out.
Brought in right side by McLaurin. Nice run across the 15. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Top man's in motion right. He gives here to the motion man. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2.
Fuck on!
Does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Steelers 1st down. It's a gain of 6. And the Steelers 1st down.
Sticking to the air here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They are throwing it again. That's completed right side. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offensive line fast.
That's another Steelers 1st down. A gain of 14 yards.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards at the end of the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air.
Bro,
And they kick him off again. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. There he goes, right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. A pick six for Denver.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick six.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to him, first and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be third and long.
Yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up fourth down.
You never ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here. On the draw, it's Pacheco. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Phillips on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Throwing off the play fake.
The 49-yard line.
Chased out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throw here, third down.
bro.
Complete left side.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
19, Tiger, 19, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Come on.
Coming left is Genty. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to Genty. Now he's past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
This is Genty on second. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, third and long. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's Genty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Steelers, they're stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game play.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. This gets the first and more. Rolling into enemy territory. And he will get this inside the 30. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30.
First down, Steelers.
He's going to throw it again. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
They look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. This one goes for 3 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And this is down all the way to the 3.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.